Ernest, we know that GCash has expanded beyond payments. In the latest effort, is tied up with the stock exchange. What is the thinking behind that, and what are you essentially targeting?
Well, we are trying to broaden the number of services that we are, trying to provide the newly financially included. When GCash came about, it was to solve a problem of inclusion, right? People did not have access to financial services. So over time, we developed the payments, and now it's the payment system in the Philippines, and we branched into lending. Today, we have a 40 billion peso portfolio in lending. And next, of course, is the other things that people never were able to access, and trading on the stock exchange is one of them. And I think it's really hindered the amount of people, the number of people trading in our exchange, and hopefully we can democratize equity trading in the Philippines.
So how big do you think this retail stock trading market is potentially, maybe in 2 to 3 years? What kind of growth are you looking at?
I would not hazard a guess, Haslinda, only because, it's never been done. It's uncharted waters. But all I can tell you is every time we put a service into GCash, the take-up rate is tremendous. It's beyond our expectation. When banks ask us to acquire deposit accounts for them as a channel, hundreds of thousands come in months, right? Something that's never been seen before. So I presume in the millions. Hopefully it may even double what really is going on at the exchange today, even triple. Yeah, but that being said, it's going to be smaller amounts of money,
When you take a look at a market like India, for instance, it is the retail investors who have been propping up the market. Do you envision the same thing happening in the Philippines?
That is certainly the hope. And certainly it's aligned very much with what the Philippine Stock Exchange wants, right? And again, to open the access to their trading, which has never been done before because it's limiting. You got to go to a broker. A broker has to KYC you, and you have to have a certain deposit into the account. This way, it's all done via GCash, and you already have no minimum deposits and everything done.
A lot of fintechs are not profitable, unprofitable, in fact, but GCash has gone the other way. It's already profitable. I mean, have metrics changed as a result of what we've seen in the fintech space?
Well, we saw it very early, right? I'm an entrepreneur by heart, a venture capitalist as well. We have our own VC fund in Globe. And I've always wondered, how these companies can forever lose money. And so very early, I told the GCash team, what I would like is for them to show really good unit economics, positive unit economics. Because if you have positive economics, you have a chance when you scale to make money. And I think we've shown that, right? We showed it very early. We got profitable EBITDA-wise around mid-2021, net-wise end of 2021. And have sustained that, I think it's a very good testament to this, how solid the business is. There is a real business, not just one that raises money and keeps losing it, right? I mean, you've heard of even startups today that have raised more money than their market cap. We don't want to be that company. We want to truly build value, not only for our customers and our constituents, but also for our shareholders that invested in this business.